Human trafficking does not discriminate. It can happen to anyone. It can happen to me. It can happen to you. It can happen to a little brother and sister or sister. It can happen to your mom. It can happen to your father. It can happen to anyone. And you might ask the question, but how is this possible? If I'm informed or I'm innocent or I'm very safe and careful online. So let me give you an example. There was this one guy, he was a recce, like a special forces guy, and he was recruited online by a woman. This happened in South Africa. Obviously, he didn't know he was going to be recruited to be exploited. So she started talking to him online and just as a friend. And you can go and Google and see if you can find this article online. It is there. She befriended him. She started, they became romantically involved. And for quite some time, there was a romance. And then he disappeared. And a few months later, they found his Land Rover, and there was blood in the Land Rover, traces of blood, and then eventually they found his body. So this all started with an innocent online friendship. Human traffickers are clever. They're trained, they're psychologically armed and trained, they know how to win your trust. This is why I say human trafficking can happen to anyone. Remember, once again, human trafficking is not only when someone is put into sex traffic. It can also be when someone is used to be a drug mule. So we have had occurrences of human trafficking victims or women who was recruited with it. We call it the lover boy recruitment method, or the lover girl recruitment method, which is the romantic online friendship that develops, and then eventually starting trusting someone, and then eventually you move in with them, and then they start coercing you into doing things. It also often happens that the boyfriend will have this nude images of you, and then they would threaten you to post it on Pornhub or whatever the case may be if you don't do X, Y, and Z for them. And then the more you do for them, the more they get to coerce you, and so the journey continues. There is hope. There is hope. If you are in a situation like this, please make contact with us at 0800 222 777. You can report any incident anonymously. You don't have to give your name. They can take you through a counseling process. We can actually equip you and make you strong with tools. There's counselors that can help you, etc.